You grab your pack and you check your gun. Strapping on your helmet, you're ready to run. You wish you were home, dancing with a beautiful dame to the tunes of a swing band. But you're here, far from home, in a foxhole in France. Around you, a sea of soldiers, all dressed the same. Their helmets are bobbing up and down as they try to peek for a look. This is World War II, and this is the M1 helmet. Hi guys, and welcome back to World Hatstory 101. Today we're talking about the M1 helmet. It was an iconic helmet for the US military. The M1 helmet was adopted in 1941 to replace the M1917A1 Kelly helmet, aka the Brody helmet. We have a video of that right over there. It was used through most of World War II, the Korean War, right on through the Vietnam War. It was replaced in 1985 with the PASGT helmet. It's a one-size-fits-most design. It makes up of a hard outer shell, usually made up of steel, and below it, a hard liner that was used like a hard hat would. Both of these work together to protect the user from incoming fire. It was painted an olive green cover in the late 60s, but usually it was just, probably a gray, just a manufactured gray. It was about 3 millimeters thick, all in all. For 40 years, this helmet was a staple of the US military. It was a symbol of their might, their victory in World War II, and their activities all over the world. It was so much so that it inspired many countries to adopt similar designs after World War II, and some countries are still using this M1 style today. A rarer design of the helmet is the M1C, which was used by paratroopers. It comes with additional straps to ensure that there's no unwanted movement. The liner of the helmet was usually painted white or chromed and used in parades. Sometimes it still is today. The liner of the helmet was also usually worn by military police, often as the role of a hard hat, but they're often what you see for military police helmets. In about 1942 to early 1943, the Marine Corps actually had like a camouflaged cover that they designed to wear over the helmet. That was to help it stop the sheen when wet, so that it would be less of a target. The Army, however, employed netting or webbing that they would put over the helmet. That netting and webbing was actually from the United Kingdom, or back then it was the British Empire, as well as manufactured in Canada. That webbing was used to help put brush or burlap through to create camouflage and help break up the silhouette of the soldier. During the Battle of the Bulge and the Korean War, the US Army never manufactured or distributed white helmet covers for their soldiers during those harsh winters. So most of the time when you see those white covers, it's actually tablecloth or pieces of shirt that the soldiers made themselves to help have white helmet covers to protect them in the winter times and with those with the snow everywhere. And with that wraps up this episode of the M1 helmet with the history and everything. This is the 10th episode of World Hatstory 101. So with that, I'm saying that this will wrap up Season 1. That was fantastic. If you haven't seen our other videos of Season 1 of World Hatstory 101, do check them out. Check out our other helmet video about the Brody helmet, where we talked about the helmet used by the US in World War I and used by the British Empire and many countries around the world. do check out our other hat videos. We have the top hat, we have the Asian conical hat, we have the fez, we have the bowler, we have so many other hats. We have 10 videos of this now. If you don't want to miss out on Season 2 of World Hatstory 101, definitely subscribe below. We have many more hats planned, including a few guest stars, and we're doing our best to try to keep the series going. I'm not hoping to slow down. I do apologize for the irregular release schedule, but we are working on World Hatstory 101 as well as other videos. If you want to see one of our other videos, definitely check out my channel for different videos. I do event videos where I go to steampunk and other nerd events in costume and look at all the cosplays. Check out Rivet Wars for some steampunk, dieselpunk, World War I gameplay, for a World War I miniatures game. Check out our other videos for what we have on our channel. Thank you so much for your guys' support. Please do feel to like and share the video. It helps us find our audience. And comment down below what hat you'd like to be seen, your thoughts on the M1 hat, the M1 helmet, and any other ideas or any other tidbits that you know about the helmet in the comments below. I definitely want to get the conversation going. I'd love to hear from you guys. And with that, I'm signing off.